We're here for another episode of Ask Jason. We're here with Joel. He's our business manager. Today we're going to talk about how much car can I afford? We get that question a lot because cars are expensive. We have in inventory cars that range in price from as low as $7,000 to as much as close to $50,000. So it's a big range. Some people pay cash for their cars, some people lease their cars, but the majority of people that buy a car, whether it's new or used, take out a loan and they finance a portion of it. Joel, give me an idea of what payments are.
So historically, it's about $20 per thousand that you want to kind of base it on. There's so many variables that come into that. The variables include the year of the car, mileage on the car, credit score. A lot of people will put money down, which helps. Some people will finance everything, which is totally fine too. The funny thing about this scenario is some people will say, listen, I need to be $200 to $250 a month. I need a $10,000 car. What's interesting is if there's a $10,000 car that's 7 years old, the max loan that some banks are going to do on that is a very short term. So for instance, they could, as crazy as it sounds, pick out a 3 to 4 year newer car with a small cost difference, maybe $3,000 to $4,000, and ironically be the same payment on a 2016 as a 2013 because the banks prefer to lend to a relatively newer car, relatively low miles, something certified, and they feel more comfortable with that. So you'll sometimes get a lower interest rate for a longer term than you will on something it's 2020 now. A 7-year-old car is 2013, which is wild, but I'm sorry, there's a lot of 7-year-old cars out there that are $10,000 to $11,000, but a 3-year loan on that car is sometimes out of the budget.
Right. The other thing that's important to remember is the other costs associated with purchasing a car. So don't forget about sales tax, don't forget about registration costs, and in many cases that can add up to a few $1,000s extra. So when you're planning on your purchase and figuring out how much you want to spend, it's important to remember that part of it as well. So when you're on our website at www.hondaofplymouth.com and you pick out a vehicle in inventory, you'll see a payment calculator next to every vehicle. So you can put in some details into that and it'll figure out what your payment will be. So every vehicle on our website has that listed and it's easy to find and easy to figure out.